Oh yes, 10 a.m. on a Saturday morning, and I'm back out on another vinyl search looking for that good groove. Hope you're good all, hope you're good. I am going to be pushed for time today. I'm not be able to get a full day in because I want to get back for the FA Cup, which kicks off at 3 p.m. So if I give myself a window of 10 a.m. to 2 p.m, that's 4 hours, get in a record shop to see what we can find, and then I'll get back for the football anyway. I'm going to keep it local. I have been doing a lot of Bury Town Centre, Manchester recently. I'm kind of going to go the other way. It's only 20 minutes away, this place. Rochdale, I've not been there for 6 or 7 months. I did a really good video on it last year, and I think a lot of you people enjoyed it. There was a big section of 7-inch singles in there that I didn't look through, so I'm probably going to get stuck in there today, and see if they got any other bits in. If I get time to do anything else, obviously you're going to be brought along with that. But anyway, let's head over to Rochdale, and I'll bring you back in a few Mantronics. Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum bum. Ba-dum-bum, I got to have your love. So just in Rochdale now, guys. If you ever come here just to this record shop and you need to find a bit of free parking, you can put in Todd Street. Look at that for parking there. Or you can try Livesey Street here. And there's some houses here, but you could probably park down there as well. And I'm just going to head this way, which brings me out onto Drake Street, which is one of the main roads into Rochdale. And then you take a right once you get to the bottom of this street, and the record shop's not too far away. Here's the main, this is the main street, into Drake Street, and it'll bring you just do a right here. It's as easy as that, guys. And you just walk down here and rocks off. There's about 500 yards onto the right, but as ever, I'm going to get a coffee first. Yeah, first thing in the morning. The old Jurgen Kloppy time. Yes! So in the background there you can see Rocks Off in Rochdale. Considering how close this town is to me, I've only ever been here 3 or 4 times. I feel bad because there's some good stuff in here as well. I should come here more. I've got the obligatory coffee. Just down the hill here to the right, there's a cafe. And a couple of pounds for a coffee. It's really hot as well. It's better than Greg's. And you know, us guys, us vinyl addicts, every little saving counts towards your next 7-inch, 12-inch LP, doesn't it? So anyway, it's the home, Rochdale, of Lisa Stansfield and Joy Division. Yeah, Joy Division. Anyway, let's get in there and go for a dig. Rocks Off, Rochdale. So here we are inside the shop, guys. And as I mentioned before, big section of 7-inch singles I never got through last time. Load of soul and disco there. Metal. So I might have a deep dive into here. Yeah. I've been through the whole of the soul and funk section again. It's pretty much the same stuff that was in the last video that I did. So what I will do is I'll go through this section because I didn't go through this last time. I don't know why that is at that price, because I see stuff so cheap. Maybe it's the remix, extended mix. I don't know why it's that price. Kathy Brown, Don't Give Up, K-Class mixes. Don't know who they are. 49ers. So this is a real mixed bag here, innit? I was expecting dance stuff. Well, it is mainly dance. What's that again? I kind of remember that. I do remember that. It might be Street Soul, Jocelyn Brown, James Ingram, Classic 12. Another Jonathan Butler, a better price. Maybe they just got the pricing wrong on that. That's More Like It, Home Life. Holly Johnson album. I see that around a lot. Haywood, it's nice. Hazel Dean, Gloria Brown, Nice little, it's a bit expensive that, but well, mind you, I think I paid about 15 for mine, to be quite honest. Marquis Smith, Gary Gale, Freezer here out around a lot. Fresh the Fox, yeah, some mainly 80s stuff. The Doug Lazy, Led the Rhythm Pomp. That's tempting. Who's that? Fashion for Brieg. That looks interesting. Another Fashion album. Jackmaster Funk. A couple of Bros albums. Do you know, I bought that as a teenage skid. I used to love this album. I'm not going to lie, honestly. I used to love that album. Problem is, I've also cut myself because these plastic sleeves are killers on the old skin when you go looking through. So I've done a bit of the old damage there. I'll get the old plaster Madasta on later on. Living a life. That looks like some 90s house, that. Enya. EMF. 5-star. It's interesting, that Enya record, because I was talking last night to DJ Bullets Matt Black from the Street Soul days, and he was talking about an Enya record that everybody sampled and ripped off at the time. I think it might have been that one, actually. It's got like an ethereal feel to it with a big like beat going through it. That looks like a hip hop. Classic 12 there. I keep seeing these around the Bell Stars. It could be good, could be terrible. What's this one? Child, don't know that. Cold Joe. That should be in the hip hop section. It's a repress, but great record. Octavia to the Limit, great record again. Cold cut. Change, brilliant 12. Oh, you don't see these around much these days, these master cuts compilations. This one had so many killers on it. Roberta Gillingham, All I Want Is My Baby. Good price that for a double vinyl on that now, hard to find. Chocolate Weasel, Curtis Hairston classic. China Crisis. Yeah. I haven't got that on vinyl. There's a better copy of this in the Soul and Funk section. I'm umming and ahhing about getting it. Cameo Word Up. Non-Stop Mega Mix, another one. Silver Shadow. So West Band on the beat. Yeah, just an interesting mix of 80s dance in it and 80s pop with a bits of 90s house in here. Alexander O'Neill, What's Missing remix. Yeah. Go for the rap section. Old Bobby there, we see them a lot. See if there's anything different. I mean, this was here last time, still here. I do have this on vinyl. It's a battered copy though, but you just do not see this around on vinyl at all. It's a great album though, Tony. Funky Fresh Crew. Oh. Memphis Bleak double promo vinyl on Rockefeller. Probably from the 2000s, that. Bit of MC Hammer, go past that. Mark B. 45 King. This is a temptation. It is the original pressing, UK pressing, 20 quid. Shrink wrap. This is another temptation though. It's a reissue, but it's a double vinyl. Classic hip hop album. I found one hip hop album in here though that I'm taking today at a really good price. Really good price. That I didn't have on vinyl. MC Duke. What's this? Oh, that's a great album, man. It's a great album. This, you don't see this around now, mid-90s. I did get this on vinyl. Oh yes. MC Hammer. Mark B. Bit of Mark B in here, the old UK rapper, why not? That's nice, good compilation, Ice-T. Seen that around a bit. I think that's the third time I've seen that album, so it was a good price, that. Vanilla Ice. Floetry promo. Nice. Loot Pack. Schoolie D. Living It. I mean, that's a killer. I do have that. That's an absolute killer. Yeah, man. Beastie Boys. Bobby. J. Khaled. Yeah. Oh, it's the electronic dance section here. I've not been through this at all. Wow, look at that. Vince Montana. Wow. Day Beyond. That's actually a Street Soul record. Shah made it over. Wow. Stephen Dante. I'm scared we see that around everywhere now. Timex Social Club. Thelma Houston 12. Which one's this? Ah, right. I think that's the Import 12. I'll have to check that in a minute. It is. That could be going on with me. Stan Ridgway. Snap, The Madman's Return. Wow, on vinyl. This way. Thompson Twins, In the Name of Love. Samantha Fox, picture cover, nice. Sade album, good price that. Another one. Squitty Polity. Another Squitty Polity. Seal Crazy. Look at that. I've gone through that. Going through this one. Ren Angela, big club classic. Nina Path, that's more recent. Out Here Brothers. Omar. Sabrina Johnson, huge dance track at the time. Huge. Modular Beats, Misha Paris, see that everywhere. Showing out. Mel and Kim, let's get past them. Martika's Kitchen, is this the album? There's a new Jack Swing track on that, on vinyl. Oh, that is tempting. That is tempting. What's this album? Man Parish. Linda Clifford, Runaway Love, wow, Light of the World, Laurie Anderson, and I think there's one more section down here. Great album. That's a great 12. This is another brilliant compilation. I did highlight this in the last video actually, new Jack Swing comp. Martika album, so it's also got a Prince track on it, and I haven't, it's the first time I've seen it on vinyl anywhere. I think I'm gonna have to get that Martika, you know. Compilations, aren't they? 10 City Devotion. Yeah, Technotronic, Swing Out Sister. A bit of jazz here. Let's have a look through it. Stanley Clarke, Stanley Jordan. Which Stanley Clarke album was this? Bet there's something on that. There's probably something on all these actually. Stanley Jordan, Spyro Gyra, Sarah Vaughan, Billie Holiday. Sunburst, that looks well interesting. Jazz fusion, jazz funk. I bet there's something on that, you know. I bet there's something on that. Yeah, very interesting, right? Ramsey Lewis. Peterson. Oh dear, the old Michael Bublé, done in my radio voice there, Michael Bublé, playing on Smooth FM. Oh dear, I thought it was Donald Trump then. No, it's not Donald Trump. Donald Trump looking at me. Mahalia Jackson, I bet that's nice. Lena Horne, Jimmy Smith, Judy. Got Frank Sinatra, got another jazz section here. A to G. Gino Vanelli. I don't know what's on that. He did one track that I really like. I think it's the real big classic one. I'll check in a minute. Eartha Kitt. Earl Clue. There was an Earl Clue album from the early 90s that's got one killer track on it that I liked. I remember got a lot of plays at the time on radio. Burbank, obviously your classics there. Dave Burbank again. Charlie Elgert. Look at the back here. No Roy Ayers as of yet though. I'll be honest, that Japanese jazz fusion thing looks very, very interesting. It's a hard dig through these plastic covers, guys. Charlie Elliott. Look underneath. There's crates and crates and crates. You could be here all day. But if you're looking for dance, new jack, rap, there's tons of 12s here to go through, tons of cheap 12s. You could knock yourself out. A lot of you probably got a lot of these already. You could fill your boots if you haven't. Loads of new jack in here. Dance, bit of street soul there. You know, stuff that you'd expect to see. A lot of UK 12s. If I didn't have any of these, I'd be buying them. Just classics. You know, 12s that these could. I don't even see a lot of these on record fairs, to be quite honest. Some more, Ja Rule, MC Hammer. I mean, if you've not got this record, this is one of the greatest New Jack Swing records ever. produced by Kyle West. I'm just going to leave that bomb there for anyone who comes in the shop. Make sure you get it. Just spotted right at the top of the wall is an original European pressing of Aaliyah's Ain't Nothing But a Number. £100, like I said. That album, the original pressing, £82 is probably about right. Just happy to get the reissue. There's some nice hip hop reissues here as well. Sons of Man, That Is Tempting, Ghostface Killer, original pressing of Ice Cube there. Yeah. Wow. And there's a Raekwon here, original pressing. Interesting stuff in the old soundtracks. Oh, that's a great 80s one. I haven't seen this one around on MCA. Let's look at the track list on that. It's always interests me, these MCA ones from the 80s. New Order's on here. Yeah, Something Wild. I'll have to check the old movie out of that. Saturday Night Fever. Is there anything else that's more interesting? April Love. It's one of those Netflix series. Ghostbusters. The old Kids from Fame. Or was it the Kids from Shame? Yeah. Phantom of the Opera. Grease. Car Wash. That's a great soundtrack. Rolls Royce. Yeah. One of my faves. I mean, I've seen this around a lot. Some mid-80s rap. I don't know, this looks really interesting. That does 3 albums, only a 10. I don't know what's on it though. I'll have to check that out. Space Odyssey. Roadie with Teddy P on. Pat Benatar. Easy Rider. Really looked at any pop or rock, so let's go through S, the big section here of S. Styx, Stray Cats. Wow, more Stray Cats. I mean, this is a different section of pop and rock I'm actually used to seeing, because we used to normally see the same stuff in the racks, pop and rock. There's a Survivor there, so it is, you know, you're seeing a different. There's some solid stuff in here. Supertramp. Playing some great hip hop in the shop as well today. I've been really entertained. Yeah, we see old Steve a lot, old Winwood around a lot, Gibbons, Stepping Wolf. Great SOS Band album there. I have got a nice bag of stuff and I need to get out of here before I spend any more money. Simply Red. Starship. So I've got Matt here from Rocks Off in Rochdale. How you doing, sir?
Good man, how are you?
I'm good. How long you been here?
What, the shop? Or...
Yeah, how long have you been in business now?
Oh, 35 years now.
That long?
Mm-hmm.
And how long have you been working in here?
On and off, probably 20 odd years, maybe on and off, yeah.
20 years you've been here?
Yeah.
Wow, man. And in terms of, like, I mean, the stock in here is incredible. How has this been built up over all these years?
Well, the owner, monopolised on it, I suppose, in the 90s when vinyl started dropping off and people didn't want it, they wanted CDs, so everyone was selling the vinyl, like, you know, so he just stole it, basically.
Yeah.
And over time, it's obviously, you know, it's gone better and more valuable, so...
I was telling the listeners that Rochdale's the home of Lisa Stansfield, and is it New Order as well?
The Joy Division. Yeah,
Joy Division, I get mixed up.
They recorded up the road, yeah, at the Cargo Studios. Yeah.
See, I don't know that.
You know, I've not been up.
No. So the studios are up there, are they?
Yeah, just up here. You see a big blue plaque on the side, yeah.
And so that was all the early Joy Division stuff was up
I
here.
think Cappy Mondays as well. Recorded there for a while. But yeah, worth a visit.
Wow, I'll have to check that out. In terms of like stuff that sells, is there a certain genre that sells more, or is it quite across the board? Would you say?
Across the board, but I said indie rock, soul, punk, all that kind of stuff. Rock, general rock, pop. It's a bit of everything, I suppose. But yeah.
I mean, at the moment, I'm trying to find 90s hip hop, R&B. I mean, do you get stuff like that in? Does it?
Not very often. Not as much as what we'd like, anyway. You know?
I mean, you've got good bits in it. I've seen that Aaliyah album.
Oh yeah, that's a nice bit. And some Wu-Tang stuff.
Yeah. I mean, what are you into personally? Is anything
rap, hip hop? I like a bit of everything, but yeah, that's my main forte, is rap and hip hop.
What, the 90s stuff or the golden era stuff?
Yeah, 90s, well, late 80s, 90s, early 2000s, I'd say. There's loads of good stuff. I went to see Atmosphere actually the other week.
Oh, what, dancing in what's that big, the early 80s track, jazz funk track?
No, Atmosphere, you know, Slugging Ant.
Oh, I don't know that.
Rap duo, worth checking out, they're really good.
Oh yeah, Atmosphere.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Where were they on?
It was London at the Brixton, something like that. Well, the Academy. I can't remember the name, but he was in that Brixton area. But yeah, they were really good.
Anyway, if you pop in a shop, come and see this guy, and he'll sort you out on my recommendation.
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
So it's about 2 p.m. So I've got back enough time for the big FA Cup final. I'll get in a minute and get something to eat. Weather's turned, it's raining, grey, dull. I'm happy actually. I've just got a Saturday afternoon to chill now. Normally I'd be going somewhere else, wouldn't I? But I kind of need a Saturday afternoon to chill, watch the match. So, but what a place, what a shop, full of temptations. I was putting stuff back, guys. I've come back with a great bag of stuff, but I did put a few bits back. I thought I can't keep spending here. You'll definitely find stuff in there. Like I say, if you're looking for like 12-inch dance, New Jack, there's tons in them crates on the floors. There's a great soul and funk section which I went through in the last video. The pop and rock is just packed out. Honestly, I left that jazz album, that jazz funk thing, that Japanese thing. Might come back to haunt me, that. But anyway, what did I get? I went for all the sevens. And there was like £3 for £1. So a lot of them were battered though, really, really battered sleeves in not great conditions. But these are the best 3 that I picked in terms of sleeve conditions of vinyl. Billy Ocean, Love Zone, great mid-80s, 86, again that year, 1986. It's a killer track. It's got the instrumental as well. The instrumental, killer mid-tempo soul jam. I've got Alison Williams, My Love Is So Raw featuring Nicky D. It's got the edit on it, and it's We Gonna Make It. I mean, you probably saw that around on 12 a lot at the time, but Nice Loud 7. It's a great track. That she's been forgotten about her. We'll have to try and get hold of her and do an interview with her on Halftime Chat or something. But what a voice she had. And then Curiosity, Killed the Cat, a real 80s guilty pleasure from 86 again. Misfit on one side, produced by Stuart Levine, and it's got Man on the other. I did like Curiosity. That What's Your Number track, I'll have to look out for that on 7. I paid a few more pounds for these 7s, but Bananarama, this is the original Cruel Summer mid-80s cut, and it's got the summer dub. Oh, it's got the dub on the B-side. That bow, 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 bam, ba-dam, bam, bam, bam. I just love that mood groove. And it was in my favourite film of the 80s, The Karate Kid, wasn't it? Bow, bow, bow. Just great cover as well. Great memories of the 80s. I found a lovely new edition 7. Cool It Now. Let that. I don't even know what's on the B-side. What's on the B-side of this? That's the A. And it's got the sing-along version. So that'll be the instrumental, won't it? So you could just play the groove and just sing along. Nice little MCA7 there. Wow, man. Cool It Now. I think I do have this on 12 as well. But nice. Very nice to Final 7. Paula Abdul. I have the other 7 of this, which is the Shep Pettibone edit. But this is the original Elaine Babyface. Knocked out with the instrumental on as well. Nice little New Jack swing fine there. And another New Jack. Blacksmith on 7. Get Back to Love. And it's actually got, and it does say the swing beat mix. Yeah, it does. It says the swing beat mix on the B-side. So, yeah. Really, really nice to find. On albums, last time I was in there, I left this and I was like, I drove away thinking, why did I not buy this Love Unlimited album? Because it's got a rare groove classic on it. If You Want Me, Say It, from 1979. It's that man Barry White, innit? Hey, baby, with your blue panties on. But this, you soul collectors will know how good If You Want Me, Say It is. I do have it on CD, but I get, to get a nice vinyl copy. From 1985. I don't see this around, Mr. David Grant. It was never on CD, this. My good friend Soul Guru Paul Clifford, he knows all about this album. Derek Bramble production. Obviously, it's got Jackie Graham on the single. Could have fallen in love. But it's got Crimes of Passion on it. Again, you just don't see. I don't see this. I see a lot of David Grant stuff. His earlier album, but not this album. Fiver from 19. Oh, so happy to find that. So happy. And another album that last time I was in there, I drove away thinking, why didn't I get this? Atlantic Star from 1982. Love Me Down. Circles is on it. Again, some killer soul boogie on this. Just killer soul boogie. And it's a clean copy. Atlantic Star. James Carmichael. Brilliant, brilliant album. And then we get into the 90s. And I spotted this, in the electronic section. 1991, this, Martika. You see the other album around all the time. You see this on CD, but not on vinyl. Safe in the Arms of Love, Love Thy Will Be Done. That was a Prince track, wasn't it? But that was the brilliant New Jack Swing track on here. Produced, Love What Will Be Done is produced by Paisley Park and Prince. And Safe in the Arms of Love is Bobby Ross. It says Bobby Rosser. Check this out. Background vocals from Rasham Patterson, Audrey Wheeler. It's what I'm saying. It's like, even though she was pop, she did like the kind of Jane Child thing, doing a New Jack thing, but I just don't see this album around at all. Another CD album that I had that I didn't have on vinyl, The Jones Girls from 1992 on ARP. Tracks produced by Jazzy B. Wayne Laws from Cruise. Errol Henry. This was another great album. Just sadly, you know what I mean? Just been forgotten about. Jones Girls. Why did I not have this on vinyl? And then I couldn't leave Rochdale without buying a Lisa Stansfield record. And you're going to think, which one? You must have them all. Well, I do on CD. I didn't have this on vinyl. And it wasn't cheap, this, guys. But it was far more affordable than the disc. The Discogs prices of this are crazy. It only came out in Europe. It was European pressing. There's a Brazilian pressing and a Greece pressing. Double vinyl as well. There's double vinyls on it. Again, it got really overlooked. I remember the single So Natural was big, and there's some big mixes. But again, there's some great, just sticking to a formula of, soul, street soul, bit of dance on here. I don't know if this will ever get reissued. It should do. I know the first album, the second album have, but they haven't done this one. But yeah, I just thought I couldn't leave it. And again, I just don't. You see the CD in charity shops for £1.50. Never seen the vinyl. What hip hop did I get? Not much. But you did see me. You saw me with the Ice-T in my hand and the Drew the Damager. On another day, I could have got them, but I ended up getting the old Chub Rock, Warner Brothers European pressing. It's got the big tracks on it, Treat 'Em Right, the Chubster, Bad Boys. I wasn't going to leave this on vinyl, on select, European select vinyl. Again, it wasn't cheap. It was £15 this. But like you say, that's not bad considering the 90s hip-hop prices that I see around at the moment. And I got some CDs as well. I got a few CDs. I found this soundtrack, and I do collect 90s CD soundtracks. Don't know this Can't Hardly Wait. Have any of you ever seen it? Now, it's got an array of pop and rock, but the black music tracks are... It's got Missy Elliott on, Hit 'Em With The Heat, the remix, featuring Little Kim and Mocha, remixed by Timbaland. It's got Busta Rhymes, Turn It Up, Fire It Up remix. It's got KP and MB, the remix of Swing My Way. It's got Parliament Flashlight on it. Just for, you know, it's cheap. Another collectible sound. I know some of you collect 90s CD soundtracks on CD. You know, you just got the odd tracks on them. I was happy to find that. Madonna, Justify My Love. This is the US Maxi CD. That was nice to find as well. I think I've got the UK one, but it's got the Q Sound mix. It's got the Orbit 12-inch mix. It's got the hip hop mix, and it's got the Beast Within mix, and it's also got Express Yourself, Sheps himself remix. A good little American CD single. And this finally for 50p, Keydy. And you're gonna think, what is that? Save Some Love. Please, please YouTube this track. It's an incredible... What year was this? It was 1990, I'm sure. 1991. Completely forgotten about this. I did find a 12 in there of this last time I was in Rocks Off, but I was contemplating like paying $30 for the CD, the American like promo CD single. It's got the extended mix on, remixed by Steve Peck. Just a brilliant pop R&B group. Long forgotten this, but a killer track. So yeah, that was my haul in Rocks Off. It's one of those shops. Probably go back in about 6 months. You know what I mean? I'll leave it for another 6 months or so. And I'm just thinking, should I have picked that Ice-T up? Should I have picked that Jeru the Damager? There was a Ghostface on the wall for about 30 quid in there. So again, like you say, there's so many temptations. There's tons, like you say, tons of new... You know, if you want any cheap new Jack 12s, go in there. There's tons of UK dance. But I highly recommend that shop in the Northwest for an afternoon. As always, big thanks for watching these videos. Please smash the like button. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Shout to all the subscribers. Please hit that like button. And any comments, I always find the time to get back to. I always have a chat with you in the comments. Catch me on my live streams. I'm doing plenty of them at the moment. And I will bring you back on the next one. A, B, see ya!